Hello, it's Gavin again from Lucid Computer Solutions. Hope you're well. And on this video, we're going to do a very quick mini review and overview of a HP laptop. Just to stress for the unboxing fans or the regular subscribers, firstly, thank you. And if you're not a subscriber, what on earth are you playing at? Please subscribe down here. It massively helps grow our channel. But yeah, it's not an unboxing video as a lot of people will be used to because I already have unboxed this laptop and began the setup and installation that we need to do on it. So it is just a mini review. Right, so without further ado, what is the HP laptop in question? And here it is. It is a HP 280G8. So it's a tried and tested formula for HP. The 280 or even the 200 series has been around for donkey's years. And as the G bit implies, it's the 8th generation, the 8th version of this particular laptop. So this laptop is a 15-inch laptop. So you can tell by me hiding it, it is a sizable laptop, which reflects the 15-inch screen in it. So it's not small, and it's not super light either. So let's begin straight away with saying that. And the first thing I want to say about this laptop is the plastic that's used on it. Can you see my finger marks already on it? I'm not a huge fan of the plastic that they've used. Some of the other laptops I've looked at lately have much better plastics on them than this particular one. You can see, like I said, my finger marks already, look. My sweaty, grubby finger marks already showing up on that. So I am going to go through the specs and the good things about this laptop. So I don't want to put a complete downer on things, but it's just relevant, isn't it? You can quite clearly see them finger marks already. So not a big fan of the plastics used on this. The plastic they've used, I'm sure, is a factor in the price of the laptop, of course. So let's kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. You can't have it all. You can't have a nice kind of aluminium chassis at this price point. I think a better plastic could have been used, but hey ho, can't have it all, can you? Right on cue, my phone is ringing live on me recording a video. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. And this, as ever, proves I do all this in one take. So I'm just going to silence my phone. Right, back to the laptop. Yeah, it's HP 280GA. Let's take a look at it. So here we go. Yeah, 15-inch laptop, as I mentioned, which means you do get what I call a full-size keyboard with the number pad on the side here. The keyboard itself, having used it, it does have a nice tactile feel to the typing. It feels quite solid and sturdy. The traction on the keys isn't too bad. I could happily type away on this, no problem. Somebody who's a touch typist like myself, it's not too bad at all. And I think for most business users, it's more than adequate. So yeah, decent keyboard on this. As ever, it's the same plastics, as I'm sure you can appreciate here, as what was on the lid, and seeing my greasy finger marks on it. I think this again would really pick up your finger marks along with a touchpad. The touchpad itself is a decent size. As you can see, that's quite a nice area there with two nice buttons for your mouse controls there. So yeah, because it is a 15-inch laptop, there's plenty of kind of space here, as you would fully expect. So what else do we have on the laptop? So before I go round the ports and the connectivity options, just going back to the spec a second. So in this particular one, it does have an Intel i5 11th gen processor in it. So good processor, decent speed. It's what I deem to be a mid-range processor. Because it is that 11th gen G7, I think is a particular model of this one. It's got the built-in Intel graphics as well. It's got 8 gig of RAM. It's got a 256 gigabyte SSD hard drive in it to make it super quick. 1 year warranty is standard with HP. That's a standard thing. And it comes preloaded with Windows 10 Pro, not Windows 11. But I immediately upgraded this to Windows 11 as soon as I got it out of the box. You can do that as part of the setup process. Or if you're a bit techie and geeky like us, you can just install Windows 11 from your own media, which is what we do. And it picks up on the digital license built into this. So it doesn't cost anything. You can just upgrade to Windows 11. Laptop itself as well, weight-wise, like I mentioned, it is a 15-inch laptop. This is not small. This is not light. It's 1.7 kilograms is the weight on this. So it's not exactly the most portable laptop around, but it is a solid, reliable business laptop. I think, 80% of business users would have no trouble using this on a day-to-day basis. I think overall performance will be perfectly fine for the large majority of day-to-day tasks. Is it going to do CAD design on it? No. Are you going to play games on this? No. But if you're doing what most businesses do, you're running some web applications, you're doing a bit of Microsoft Office, you're doing a bit of email, you're keeping in touch with people on Teams and Zoom and all that fun stuff, this will run all of that no problem at all. So connectivity options, what have we got? On this side, you can see there, we've got our 2 USB ports and an SD card reader on that side. That's all there is on that side. And then on the other side here, we have an Ethernet port. Big tick for me because I love an Ethernet port. HDMI port for connecting things like a monitor. And we've got a USB Type-C port as well here. And then down here is our audio jack for plugging in your headphones. So connectivity options are kind of limited because it is only 2 USB ports on that side and 1 USB Type-C on that. It's not the end of the world. There are laptops with more connectivity options, but it's adequate. It will, again, goes back to what I was saying. I see this being used, by businesses. So it will be absolutely fine for that. So price point on this particular laptop, you can pick this up for around about £500 at the time of recording. That's 500 of your finest British pounds. So there are cheaper laptops around. They probably aren't running a professional version of Windows like this, and the spec of the processor and the hard drive probably won't be the same as this, so bear that in mind. And obviously you could spend more and get a bit better, smaller laptop, in my opinion. You could spend a little bit more and get like a 14-inch laptop with a better plastic on than this. And I know the plastic isn't the end of the world, but I'm always honest with these little reviews and give you my personal opinion on this. And I'm not a fan of the plastic. It's as simple as that. But for lots of people, that won't be a problem. But for me, it is. But for day-to-day business use, would I recommend it? Yeah, perfectly fine. It's one of them laptops which falls into the it's perfectly fine category. There's nothing funky about this laptop. There's nothing cool about this laptop. Nobody's going to notice it. But that's kind of a good thing as well, because it means it's very functional. It will be very productive. You'll get your work done on it. And it will be reliable for business people and IT administrators. You won't get a lot of hassle or grief in terms of hardware. And even if you do, it is from HP. So they're always, you can contact HP for help and warranty support and all that stuff as well. Because it is a big brand, they're pretty good with them kind of things. So it's a no-frills business mid-range laptop. So there we go. That's been the HP 280 G8. I am going to wrap things up now and get out of here because it's Friday afternoon. So if this video has been useful in any way, shape or form, please do smash that like button for me. It really, really helps grow the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We release new content all the time. And likewise, use the links down below to connect in with me on the likes of LinkedIn, Instagram and Twitter. And feel free to comment on the video. I do read them. I do try and get back to people as soon as I can. So feel free to comment and I will try and get back to you. So that's been me, Gavin from Lucid Computer Solutions. See you next time.